Bok bok, everybody. What do you think, Max? Yeah, oh yeah, a little scritchy. A little scritchy. Oh, look at those new feathers coming in. There's a new one right there too. Can I get that one? Hey, how you doing, bud? How you doing? Not seeing anyone joining us. If you're joining us, please give us a thumbs up. Please show us a heart. Let us know that you can see us. I don't know, Max might be having a problem with the stream. Oh, here we go. Hi, ornithology dude. All right, we are successfully live. There you go, Max. Oh, I know. Leave you alone, huh? Hi, Carrie. All right, now we're seeing people joining in. Excellent, excellent. Hi, Linda. So YouTube, every single time I go into stream, I have to remember to set it to public because it defaults the stream to private. And if it does that, I have no way to flip the stream. So yeah, I keep managing to do that when I try and start a stream. I show up early, nobody shows up, and it's because I shot myself in the foot. Right, Max? Okay, Max, I'm going to put this on the bump. Here. Yeah. Oh, what is it? Is it up? There we go. Let's see if I can straighten it out a little bit. I know it was sized for Tico. Boy, oh boy. There we go. I'm gonna shift you over a little bit, okay? Here, you're on camera. Hi, Connie. All right. Hi. Oh my goodness, my goodness. What do you think, Max? Oh, look at all those brand new feathers coming in. You've just been a molten monster, haven't you? Look at all those brand new feathers. Yeah. Oh, there's another one. Yeah. Oh, poor Max. Preen me, but don't touch my head. Is that what you want? Well, I'm sorry. Can I pull? I know. I see another one I want to get. Yeah. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. Yeah. Oh, just take care of those feathers. I swear, I got rid of all the pennies yesterday. Yeah, where'd they all grow? I'm growing them. So Max knows I made some beak fist. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Sue. Hey, everybody. Okay. No, you don't need a haircut, buddy. You want snacks? You want some eggies? I'll wash my hands. I can go to the kitchen and go into the microwave and get you some eggies. Oh, yay! Connie got her mug from Teespring. Connie, did it ship direct? I know it's always interesting with Teespring. They ship worldwide. Did yours ship from the Netherlands? Or in Europe? Or hi, Einstein. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, Tango, we're finally live. Okay, Max. How would you like your eggies today? Would you like a cone or a fork? Have you done a fork recently? You do eggies on a fork? Okay, let's try eggies on a fork. Yeah. All right, let's get a plate and a fork and the eggies. Oh. all right. Oh, Max, look what I got. I've got a plate of eggies. Hi, Linda. All right. I'll catch up in comments in a minute. Max is just looking quite eager about egg. Don't drop it on the floor. I got some little scribbly bits. Oh, I know. You want the big bites, don't you? Well, first, we're going to deal with the little bits. It's stuck to the cooker. That's why. It's okay. There you go. All right. So you're waiting for the egg proper, huh? Waiting for it proper. Can you take the fork? No, take the fork. Oops. Let's try this again, buddy. Can you take the fork? Oh, you don't want to take the fork. Okay. We'll try that again in a minute and see if you want to take the fork. It is so hard to be a cockatoo, I know. But I want you to learn how to hold your own fork. You've done it before. Not great at eating off of it, but that's okay. Oh, yeah. So much better than the little scribbly bits I had, huh? You didn't want the floor sweepings, you wanted the big egg. Yeah, Max clearly has not eaten in at least a week. Here. Now, if you want to take it, take the fork. Take the fork. Take the fork. Take the fork. Thank you. That's a big bird. Why all the fuss about taking the fork, huh? Is it that difficult? I know, buddy. I know. Is that good? That is good. Uh-oh, Greenbird heard about eggies, huh? Okay, now, I'm going to try that again. Now, if you want eggies, buddy, you have to take the fork. Take the fork. Take the fork. Okay, here's the thing. You take the fork. Take the fork. You want the eggs, you take the fork. Here you go. Take the fork. No, take the fork. Are those good? That's right. That's the way to hold a fork. Well, you almost handed it back to me. A bit of a toss at the end. Now, Max, I was super proud of that. You know what I like? The fact you were eating it off the end of the fork and holding the fork. That was sort of new, wasn't it? Okay, can you take the fork? Take the entire fork. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Try this again. Can you take the fork? Take the fork. Take the whole fork. Oh, goose. You're supposed to take the whole fork, not just the eggy. Okay, you just want the eggy today, don't you, buddy? Yeah, Max is being willful. Hi, Lords. Yeah, gotta do it his own way. Well, a minute ago, he was actually holding the fork like a big bird. So I'll give him that. Oh, you think you can just take things off the fork, huh? We'll see about that. Okay. Maybe I'll take little bits, huh? No, it's a blue fork. Blue's a weird color, isn't it? A little bit more. Little bits of eggies. See this? Can you take the whole fork? Yep, try it again. Try the fork. Well, didn't quite work as I was hoping, bud. It's okay though. Isn't that good? Hi, Tico. You had eggies. Now I know. How much eggy can one birdie eat? Little bits, huh? We're down to the little bits. Okay. Good job, Max. So just give me a minute. You dropped some on the floor. I'm just going to wipe that up before I walk through it. Oh. How does one bird make such a mess, huh? You done? You're done with the eggies? Okay. I'll be back in a minute. I'll see what else we have for you to eat. Good bird. Hey, Max, you know what we have? We have a carrot. You're not sure you want a carrot. Okay, I'll keep looking. So it sounded to me like you didn't want the carrot. Grape? Carrot or grape? And that is a nope. How about stick of pasta? Okay, you did want that. I'm going to pick up the camera so I can move it over and I can see some comments. Yes, Tango, definitely pasta. I need to do a grocery run here. You already had Aggies, Max. I know. Yeah, Max sometimes only has room in his crop for specific foods. Yeah, Max is kind of feeling a little willful today too. Tango asks, has Max ever eaten a wheel bagel? Tango did once. Max would dearly love to eat a bagel if I let him, but you know, he does not necessarily get everything he wants. He might get a little tiny nibble of one because I'm eating one, but he's not going to get a whole bagel. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no fork, just food. That's definitely what Max seems to think. Is that good? So good. So Tango, I noticed on InstaFlock that you were behind a fence. I don't know if you were in jail or if your momager was in jail. Uh-oh. Yes, you're busted, Tango. If you are on InstaFlock, give Tango a follow. Oh, you were outside the fence. You were making an escape attempt, huh? There you go, Max. Is that good? I know. Oh, you were smelling. Okay. Thank you, Gull. Yeah. What do you think, Max? Next time we'll get you a different color of fork. What do you think? Uh-oh. What do you think? Tango says, and scare the squirrels. Tango, right now you probably want to scare away the outside birdies too. You don't want them congregating. Okay, let's put this here. Here you go, Max. Let's see. Tango, we're not feeding any outside birds here because we've got outbreaks of avian flu. And we just want to be extra, extra cautious. We don't want migrating birds to congregate. What do you think? You know what this is? It's a toy. Let me spin the thing here. Spin it. So what we've got, I've got a tower of these. If I can pick them up without knocking them over. Yeah, one tower of blocks. Why is there a hair on here? You don't get my hair. Oh, there we go. Do you notice, Tangle, that these ones will actually snap together too? Got a little thingy. See if we can snap them together in a line for you. What do you think, Max? Uh-oh. Yeah. Let's see. Uh-oh. Yeah, you've already nibbled that one off. And see, you discovered them before I did, didn't you? Let's see. Uh-oh. Let's see. What happens? They're in a big line. That's fun. What's going on? Do that. Oh, those are weird. Most cups don't snap together. Those your Easter cups? So clever. You know that this one stacks in here. Oh, let's stack it there. I know. Let's see, there might be another cup over here. Here. The twins. Now, what do you want to do? Ooh, that was pretty good. Well, maybe this one, can this one clip on too? Let's see. See if I can clip it onto the end. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's clippered. There you go. It's clippered together. Now what do you do? Put that one in there. Okay. Oh my goodness. That is such a weird stacking toy, huh? You know what else I have? Monkeys. What was in there? And more monkeys. Monkeys must fly. Good job. Let's see. Oh, there's monkeys all over the floor, Max. Oh, let's pick up some of the monkeys. Did you just toss? Purple monkey. Purple. Blue. Purple. Twiddle toy. Ooh, good job. Bang! Yes! You made noise. Good job. Good. Well, can't catch it when you toss it behind. Oops. So I'm over here. Oof. Good job. Bang, bang. Stand tall. Stand tall. Good. Monkey. The game of toss the monkey. Good job tossing it back to me. What else is in here? The shoe. Want a shoe? So the fun thing about playing toss is Max has extrapolated and he's figured out he can catch all sorts of things. As long as he can get the beak through them. He likes things that are sort of ring-like. Oh! Did it bop you in the face? Ooh! He also likes it when I actually toss it into his beak. A twiddle twiddle. Pink. Pink's on the floor. Yeah, I'm making you work more for those, aren't I? Good job. Different shapes, different sizes, all can be caught, right? Yeah. Good job. Yeah, if I threw them properly, you can catch them better, right? It's not a Saturday without a game of catch. Ooh, good. Oops. Wow, that was awesome. That was really awesome. Oops. That awesome. Right, you play twiddle and I'll be back in a minute. Is that a good game of twiddle? So Max, somebody did ask if I could get a reaction video from you watching yourself on YouTube. So what I thought we would try and do is find that dance video. Want to have a rock and dance party? Let's see, do I have volume up on this? I got volume up.
Your customers are your neighbors. You might provide them with a gift for their loved one.
Hang on, I've just got to get past the ad here. I'll be back in a minute. There we go. Oh, come on. I want to open the ad. There we go. Rock and dance party. Is that you? You don't want to get dancing. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if maybe I can find another video for you to react to. I'll just be a minute, Max. Want to bark to yourself? It's a fun video. You barking the snow away.
Huge piles of snow, bud. Yeah.
Who is that?
What do you think of the snow? Can you bok away the snow?
Yeah, bark, Max.
Max, can you bok away the snow? Bok.
You were being silly there, weren't you?
You bok away the snow?
What do you think, Max?
Yeah?
You barked yourself? Bark.
You don't like it?
What do you think? Okay. What were you watching? Huh? What were you watching? Was that you on the little screen? I know, Max. Oh, Squeak? Well, I put it away, that's why. You've already watched it. Would you like to make some music? No, we're not in the mood for music. Okay. Oh, Max, I never know what you're going to be in the mood for in a day. I really don't. We played catch. You're looking kind of chill right now. That's okay. You didn't want to bok. Do a duet. You want to bok with me? Bok. Bok. That was a squeaky window sound. Bok. Okay, you don't want to dance. You don't want to bok. Hi. I hear Tico saying hi. What do you think, Max? Okay, I'll make sure you know you're front and center. Oh my goodness, we got a super chat. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's see. Tango says, Max order Uber Eats bagels. Plain for use, friend. Get a dozen. Share with Uman and Tico. What do you think? You want the bagels? Uber Eats bagels rather than Birdie bagels. No. Birdie bagels are fun to play catch with. Oh, okay. Right, we can do preen. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tango. Hi. Yeah. Oh, look at that new feather. Yeah. So if you can see, as feathers come in, they come in a bit of a sheath, and that's just a keratin sheath. Reminds me a little bit of a shoelace, and there we go. It just breaks off as I preen. You know, you don't want to pull on those because there's a feather, and where there's a new feather coming in, there's usually a blood supply. Where there's a blood supply, there's a nerve, and Max would get really upset if you touch something that is sensitive, but there's another feather coming in. There we go. Do you see that one? Yeah, that's a good one. All right, let's go. And I will just go after that one. Ooh. So all I'm doing when I go after them is I'm just basically scratching at them. Almost got an under fluffy shot. Yeah. Oh yeah. So basically I'm just helping Max break them up. And oh yeah, there's another new one. Like, I mean, basically I've got a pin cushion, not a bird. Yeah, oh yeah. So you never want to pull a feather. That does not help it grow. They're going to grow by themselves, but all you do when you preen is you just basically roll that feather and you help break it up. Yeah. Yeah. You only go after the ones that usually, if you're new to preening, only go after the ones that are already open, like this guy here. I don't know if you can see that feather. Basically, it had a bit of feather sticking out of that sheath. There's a bunch on top of your head too, Max. Oh no! Well, I'm preening with this hand. I know, it's gonna feel good. I promise. Yeah. Yeah. So a bird who is molting will have bad feather days. Yeah, feathers sticking up, bud. But they can also be a little bit grouchy because, face it, new feathers are very itchy. And Max does not have another bird to help him out. Now, Max has always been super cautious about the top of his head. And that's usually where the pennies come in that he can't reach himself. So that's a little bit of a catch-22. So I want to preen them, but I also want to be very respectful of the fact that he's nervous. And, you know, he started saying, well, be careful. Unfortunately, the way he acts when he wants me to be careful is he gets a little squirmy sometimes. And he does want me to scratch him. He's not telling me no, but he's saying, hey, be really careful. And when he's pulling away, that's when there's the potential to accidentally pull out a feather or pinch something that's not quite ready. So if he would just calm down, it would be a lot safer for him. But you can see there at the top of his head, those new feathers coming in. Yeah, it's called a bad feather day, Max. Oh, you don't want me to scratch those ones right now. Okay, we'll start here. We'll start here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at those. There's one right there. One big one. Yeah. So, and he knows. Like, he knows I'm trying to help. Yeah. Look at those feathers. So when I'm preening him, I am paying a lot of really close attention to what I'm doing because, face it, big black pointy bit right there. Yeah. You got some pennies on top of your head. Ooh, that's okay, bud. I know. Okay, we'll go down there for a minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, look at the top of your head. Yeah, I really want to get the top of your head, hon. I really, really do. Yeah, you let me? Let me maybe later? Maybe later? Oh boy. Yeah, and there's some more of that sheath I was talking about to see if I can focus on it. But you can see that it's sort of hollow and it looks like an aglet on a shoelace. Oh yeah. So I'm just breaking that off. Not pulling feathers, or at least I'm trying not to. And I'm just preening and making sure that Mr. Feels good about it and it's a positive experience. And oh, look, there we go. There's some more right there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. You feel better if you let me preen you. You feel better if you have a shower. Oh, you're saying forget that. Not in the mood today. I'm itchy. Don't touch me, but preen me. Now here I'm holding a phone with one hand. I usually don't do that when I'm preening him. I usually pay a little bit more attention. So I apologize if the phone's bopping around. I'm paying more attention to preening him than where the phone's pointing. Oh yeah, look at those. Look at all those feathers. Yes, 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 yes. You good? Was that good? I know, you are so itchy. And you're standing weird-footed again, huh? I can't be comfortable. Oh, itchy? Itchy? Right here? Yeah? Okay. Oh, there's a little bit of blood right there. So yeah. One happy, happy cockatoo. Such pretty feathers too. I mean, you know, you just look how fine they are. Okay, that was good, Max. It was really good. Okay, let's see what I missed for comments. Oh yeah, I try to be really gentle with Max. Like when I met him, I could not touch him on top of the head. He just said, nope, 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 nope. And if you know anything about birds, you know that there's certain places you should and should not touch birds. Top of the head is yes. The back and under the wing can be a little bit, shall we say, stimulating for them. And you don't want to confuse the bird too much. But with Max, what happens when we go out on meetups? People want to handle Max. Max wants to be touched, but Max is nervous about the top of his head. Like you just sort of see when I come up, it's like, oh, wow, what are you doing? Are you sure about that? And he's constantly checking to see if it's safe. Ooh, there's a really nice little bit that I just got. Yeah, you want that little bit? Here. Yeah, that was a big feather. Tico does not preen Max. I think that would be a bit of a bloodbath. The two of them are best friends from a distance. Yeah. Oh, I know, Max. So the cuddliest bird, Tango, I would have to say would be the cockatoo. I mean, they just want to be touched and handled. But Max has his rules about how he wants to be touched and handled and how he wants to show off his under fluffies. Yeah. That's okay. He's fully feathered under fluffies. Yeah, but so I mean, touching underneath wings and whatnot can be rather stimulating. I'm really careful when I'm doing so, just sort of making sure how Max is reacting. But that's usually the approach. If I'm going to go after his head, I start down here. He says, yeah, go ahead there. And then I work my way up and I get up to his head. Then I start preening his head. And he sort of goes, oh, yeah, that actually feels good. And I think I'm safe. But, you know, if I just reach for his head, sometimes it's a nope. If a stranger reaches for his head, it's a big no. Max lets a few people scratch him on the head when he decides they're safe, but they have to start off with a hand on the back first. I mean, that's just the way he needs to be approached. But I honestly think in his first home, he probably had somebody meaning well, trying to preen him on the head and probably pulling out a few head feathers, which is why he gets so nervous about it. And I mean, you know, he's only been with me, you know, what is it now? You're 27, so you've only been with me for 17 years. You're still learning, huh? You're still deciding you can trust me, yeah. And every so often, I mean, it happens. One bird's preening, another, you hear a squawk, and the bird who is being preened gets upset with the preener and says, hey, that hurt. You hit a nerve. That feather wasn't ready. I mean, it's the way of a bird. Oh, really? Rooster. Yeah, that felt good, Max. Yeah, it sure did. So Max, I'm going to put this down for a minute. I'm going to talk about your feathers for a minute. Do a show and tell. I'll be right back, Max. Right back. Mom. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, rah, rah. Buck, buck, buck. Hi, Max. So chatty. So chatty. So should we talk about your feathers for a few minutes? I had somebody asking me the other day about bird feathers. And since this has turned into a bit of a preening video, let's talk about feathers. This one is a classic wing feather. So you sort of got that shape. This feather, can you hear that? It's quite firm. It bends, but you can probably see that it's flexible, but it sort of snaps in place. These feathers are really built to hold a lot of weight while the bird flies, and when he waves them through the air, they've really got to do a lot to keep him up. So it's a very, very structured feather, and you can see, hopefully you can see, it's got a lot of yellow underneath here. And if I preen the feather, all of the it pulls itself right back together quite nicely. There you go, Max. Are you going to preen it for me? Okay. It's one of yours. I know. It has been molting season this week. So that one's sort of the structure of a wing feather. And you can see it's got a really, really, there we go. You hear that? It's a hollow vein. And that's the end of it where it basically grows out of it. It looks a bit like a quill. And this one, I mean, it's very, very structured, quite hard, and quite firm. So that's a flight feather. And let's compare that to the kind of feather that Max might have on his body down here. These ones are super, super soft. You can see how flexible that is. It's sort of that extra soft type of feather. You've got a lot of down on the bottom of it. You've got the end of the feather is, it does have a bit of a hard insert, and it does have that, hopefully I'm in focus, it's got that bit of a vein through it. It's got a deliberate curve on it, but it's very, very soft compared to the other feathered. Cockatoo feathers are very soft. African gray feathers are very bristly in comparison. And you've got other types of feathers. I mean, you've got feathers all over the body, all sorts of different sizes, and they just overlap each other, small ones, big ones. Then you have crest feathers. Well, this one needs a bit of clean, but that's okay. So this one's a bit of a crest feather. You can see just by the shape. It's oval, and oval is quite different than, say, a wing feather, which has that traditional quill shape. But this one would be one that would sit on top of his head, and he'd lift up when he lifts up his crest. It's got a fair bit of structure, but it's still a very, very soft feather. And then he also has these lovely wispy, very wispy salmon colored feathers that you see on his crest. And you can see that they are very soft in comparison, but when you start holding them together, you can really see the colors of Max. And they are definitely not white. For comparison, you know, this feather's got a little bit more white on it. Actually, for comparison, apologies, roll of TP, but you can really see the colors against that. You know, it really showcases how not white his feathers are. And then you have little tiny, tiny feathers. And this one's a really structured feather. It's got a lot of pink or a lot of yellow on it. And it's very, very structured. It's probably down from his tail is my guess on that one. But you know, you have a whole variety. But they all grow very, very similar to a shoelace. Of course, this shoe that I'm holding does not have an egglet on it, but they all come in a little bit of a keratin sheath that just helps it poke through the skin. Oh, I know, Max. I know. Look at you. Big preen. Yeah, big preen. Yeah, there you can see the big colorful crest feathers right there. But I mean, those ones are really, really wispy. Yeah, it's just got a lot of them. So all of those feathers I was showing you were molted this week. And, you know, sometimes when a bird has a heavy molt, people get really concerned and say, hey, what's going on? But what you can tell when you look at a feather that's been naturally molted, if you look at the end of it, you know, there's no blood supply in here. It just fell out naturally. It's not been barbered. It's not been chewed up. If something's really wrong, sometimes they'll chew up feathers or they'll pluck feathers. Usually if they pluck a feather, you'll have a bit of blood supply inside. Sometimes feathers do break off, or sometimes the bird's a little rough when he's preening himself. But, you know, oh, just look at those colors. I mean, just astonishing colors, Max. And there you've got some more of that yellow on his wing. You need a shower, buddy. You need a shower. But yeah, that's Feathers 101. Yeah. Oh, can I get that one? Oh, so pretty. Thank you. Yeah. Such a good preen. Oops. Yeah. Oh, look at that one. Yeah. Look at that one. Yeah, if he's sitting on me when I'm preening him, I will be covered in powder and little bits of feather sheath by the time I'm done. So he's a little bit more relaxed when I'm not holding a phone with my other hand, because I think he thinks he's got a bit more of my attention. Those under fluffies again. What are you trying to show people? We'll have no shame about your under fluffies, do you? Oh, does that feel good? Yeah. All those brand new feathers coming in. Yeah. And as for losing feathers, you never help them lose a feather. I mean, it'll just fall out naturally. And you'll walk in, sometimes in a heavy molt, you walk in and there's 4 or 5 feathers at the bottom of a cage. Even, I mean, I've had Tico for 26, going on 27 years. And sometimes on a heavy molt, 2 or 3 feathers down, I was like, oh, what's going on? Is he plucking? Like, that's almost, you know, you still worry about that a little bit. But when you look at, you know, you look at the feathers and you look at how well feathered he is, you know that it's just a heavy molt. I know a number of people who say that their birds are going through a heavy molt right now. So I think it's a bit of a seasonal thing. Might have something to do with the kind of winter that we had in Calgary. But yeah, oh, Mr. Molt. I know. And Fluffin' Chops up. Yeah, big Fluffin' Chops. Yeah, no. That one, can I get that one? Yeah, I'll get that one. Oh, yeah. Such pretty, pretty feathers. Yeah. Yeah. You need a shower, Max. You want a shower today? So, you know, I've been mucking around with his feathers. You can see the top of his head. They're not sitting right now. He'll fluff and they'll be perfect. Yeah, Tico, do you want to do a pop-up? All right, I'll bring Tico over. You never know how long Tico's going to be up on a pop-up, but we can always ask him if he wants to come up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, Max, do you have a buck for us? A buck? A pretty buck. Yeah. Okay. Oh, big poopers. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I'm really glad you did that before I had you over the floor. Yeah, other day I was carrying him back to his cage. He likes to play inside of his cage after a stream. He knows I've put any food he's decided he didn't want in there, and he just wants to go in there. But the other day I was carrying him, and he had a big poop. Now, he actually caught something. I didn't notice it. I noticed a little bit on the floor, so I wiped that up. And then I stepped past something, went, there's some on the chair, and I wiped that up. Then I found it on my pants. Then I found out what I'd been walking past. It was actually a garbage bag he'd pooped on that I had sitting out because I'd been cleaning up a bit. So, before I knew it, I had, I basically was just spreading it. I felt like I was a Roomba that had been let loose in an area where somebody had gone poop. Yeah, Max, I know, I'm telling tales. But I'm going to end the stream, and I will be back in a few minutes for Tico. Bok, everybody.